Hey guys, so made it down to Los Angeles in Anaheim, down here for NAMM 2026. Sitting in my hotel room and something kind of came to mind. Have you ever watched a gear review from a creator that you enjoy, and even after watching you still feel like you have no idea whether or not you should be buying this piece of gear? Look, you're not alone and you're not crazy. Most gear reviews aren't useless, but they can sometimes miss the point. So here are 5 reasons why I don't take most gear reviews at full face value and with a grain of salt, and what you should be paying attention to when you're watching a gear review for yourself. Okay, reason number 1. The demo environment is fake. Not like dishonest fake. That's really not what I'm talking about here. I'm saying fake as in, it's not always the way that we are actually working. Sometimes it's in a quiet room with, a perfect setup. Maybe we've got fresh ears for the day. There's no time pressure. Maybe we've selected the exact samples that we want to use with this. And that's great, but it's not real. In the real world, we're always making fast decisions. We're trying to maybe manage a client at the same time. Perhaps we're trying to make something translate better. And gear demos typically don't always show how that works and how it behaves when it really matters. All right, number 2, that incentives are almost never actually neutral, even when we're trying to be fair. Look, we get free gear, we get early access, we get affiliate links, we get brand relationships, and even if we say this is all just on us, it does change the tone and how we approach the piece of equipment. And the fact is like, we're not trying to lie. We're not here to be watching a lab test. It's just part of the review. It's built in, and there's always going to be bias. So just always keep that in mind when you're watching any kind of gear review. And number 3, most reviews don't always match your workflow, right? Maybe a reviewer is doing EDM in headphones, but you might be in a tracking room or maybe your own personal space as a singer-songwriter who's making stuff for yourself or for a friend. You're using a different microphone, a different interface, a different room, different plugins, whatever it is. The fact is that all of those things add up into something that is going to be completely different than the way the reviewer was working and how they're looking at this piece of gear. So when someone says something is the best for blank, my first thought is always like, best for who? Best for them or best for you? Reason number 4 is reviews tend to focus on features instead of outcomes. So what do I mean? I mean people spend 10 minutes on the spec sheet and the features versus spending time on answering a question of, does it help you make better records? So I care way more about stuff like, does it save you time? Does it help your mix translate? Does it make mixing easier? Does it behave consistently? And does it solve a real world problem for you? Features are fine, they're great, they're fantastic. But the outcome of what you get out of that piece of gear is what really matters. All right, reason number 5, most reviewers don't live or spend enough time with the gear. This is a first impression, not a review, right? The real test is what happens after a few sessions, after the excitement is gone, we've found all the annoying limitations, novelty wears off, and you either keep reaching for the piece of gear or you don't. So that is why on this channel, I'm going to approach reviews a little bit differently. I'm going to be testing gear in real sessions, paying attention to translation, workflow, and whether it's actually going to earn a spot in a chain, not whether it sounds impressive for 5 minutes for YouTube. So if you want to get to gear reviews without the hype and make sure that it actually is going to help your song translate, you're in the right place. So welcome to Enginerd Studio.